Today let's go over another medium question in the premium section. This is a sequel to a grind 75 question that I reviewed previously, and I solved it over half a year ago, so let's go over it. This one is very similar. It's a sliding window question, and you're given a string of s and an integer called k, and you want to return the longest part that's contiguous that contains at most k distinct characters. So what they mean here is, let's say you have a window EC, E, and then B has more than, the length of the set is more than K. So then that's not valid, but this is valid because the set, there's only two distinct characters in the window, and windows have to be contiguous. So again, we're going to use a sliding window technique, and so we're going to add E, then we're going to add EC. We're not exceeding K, that's fine. We're going to add ECE, we're still not exceeding K. We're going to add ECEB, and at each turn we're going to record the length of the substring. And then here we violate K, so then that means we're going to shrink our window until K is satisfied. So then we would say CEB, so we're getting rid of this character. That's still not satisfying K because K was 2, and then we're gonna shrink again. This is satisfying K, cool. So now we can continue on by adding more characters. So we're gonna record this, the length of the substring, and then lastly, we're going to add another character. This is still violating K. So then we're gonna keep popping. So VA, record the length, right? So that's how we're going to do it. So let's start writing the code. So iterate over S from left to right, create a dictionary, which is going to count the frequency of our substring. So it's going to have the characters and then also the frequency. So here the dictionary would be E1, C1, and then here it would be E2, C1, and notice how the length is not bigger than K, so we're still good because the keys of the dictionary have to be unique. So now let's increment this, so we're seeing E, and then we're going to check if it's violating K, and if it is, we have to keep shrinking until it satisfies K. So while the max of, or the length of d.keys, which is counting how many keys on the dictionary, is bigger than K and D, because if we have an empty dictionary, we don't want to keep shrinking, right? Then at that point, let's record a left pointer, which starts here. Left is going to be here, right's going to be here. D of S of left minus equal to 1. So we're kicking out the window and reflecting the change in frequency. And then if it's equal to 0, then we don't have that character. So we have to delete the key value pair from the dictionary entirely, and then actually reflect the changes. So we have to shrink it before reflecting the changes. So if we're kicking out C, then we have to minus C and then increment left to E. So left is at the front of the window. And then while this is executing, when it finishes, we're going to be satisfying K. So then we can record the length, which is going to be left is here, right is here. So the length is, which is result is going to be right minus left plus 1, because for example here is 0 and 1. 1 minus 0 plus 1 is 2. This is length 2. And then at the end we can just return results once we finish iterating from left to right through our whole string. And there you go, passes all test cases. Hopefully this is pretty straightforward, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching.